I make it to Ascension 11, but I still don't feel as if I've actually learned a single thing about this game. Another try? Yeah, choose. Of all these options, the only one I'd probably seriously take is the random rare relic. And it's Unceasing Top. Okay then, well, ladies and gentlemen, we are going to go for 0 drops. We're going to force 0 drops, which forcing a deck archetype almost never works in this game, but you know what? We're going to try. Because Unceasing Top, being able to have 0 cards in my hand and keep drawing anyway, fan-freaking-tastic. We just have to focus on making sure to not add cards to our deck unless we can destroy those cards immediately thereafter. This will wind up being more damage in the future, because we're probably going to make it all the way through our deck to get access to the next dual cast. Well, it might not be the next dual cast, but it's certainly close enough. See, I knew it'd come in handy. Beam Cell is fine in terms of attack damage. We can't buff our attack damage in the slightest. We might as well separate our damage for the time being. And then simply see where the vulnerability and other upcoming damage takes us. Right now, I need 1 claw, and I need an ability for simply deleting cards from my deck. None of these are worthwhile except maybe Recursion, simply because Recursion can upgrade to a 0 cost. However, nothing else particularly interests me. Let's move on. I think I'm going to go towards the double shops, because I could pull something through with the double shops. Hello, Slime Goop. Give me the money. Sir, do you not know who I am? Money is king. I can hit the bigger louse, because he needs to die at some point. Some wonder why I split up my attacks. And then I point out that I'm not going to burn through 24 plus health in a single turn. Okay, well, we've got a 50-50. Sweet. And now this thing dies by me simply clicking a button. So we're just going to click the button as soon as it turns blue. I love the smell of fried lice in the morning. No, I don't. That smells disgusting. Would I even know what that smells like? Or would it just smell like burning insects? Anyway, we're not touching Hello World. Hello World does not actually help us in any meaningful way. So, first shop. I am going to just delete ourselves. Strike, because the strike is not helpful. Aside from that, neither of these relics would actually be particularly useful in my opinion. Transmutation might have actually been a decent card. It usually is, even on the 0 drops plan, but I can't guarantee I can get rid of anything. Anyway, we're going to Smith instead of Heal, and we're going to Smith Zap so we can always cast Zap no matter what. Because I want to delete things from my hand, and deletions we will do. Who do I hit? Okay, we can at least kill this guy, because he's possibly the most irritating. So he's gonna smash me and make me weakened. I can understand the damage, otherwise I'm gonna hope. Zap. Beam cell, we do have to strike the wizard, because if we don't strike the wizard, he's going to kill us next turn. Thankfully, that wasn't a waste, but I gotta remember I'm playing with Unceasing Top here. And Unceasing Top is not only king. If I fail to use Unceasing Top, I very likely will die. Oh, baby. We have got some very unlikely odds of us dying this round. Thank God that didn't kill us. Okay, the 30 damage wouldn't have killed us, but it might as well have ended the run. Boy, can you stop? And now the one in the front slowly dies, shocked to death, realizing that he ultimately did nothing, except maybe deal a little bit of damage to the mechanical abomination that's now currently genociding its people. A second beam cell is not helpful. Meet again. Use Dex Potion. Yes, I will lose the Dex Potion. Guaranteed. Varias. Exquisite. The Varias. Umamori. I will take Umamori because we're early enough in the run where Umamori will actually be helpful. Now, none of this stuff is useful. Reboot is a very nice 0-drop card. Apotheosis deletes itself from the deck, but makes my entire deck significantly better for the future and onwards. I would love the fruit juice, but I honestly think Apotheosis is better. Is Apotheosis really better? No. Actually, now the more that I think about it, the less useful it is. Because we're trying to go for a very small deck, and if we get a single Claw, which is a common card, mind you, and we're visiting a lot of shops, I actually want Streamline. So we are going to remove another Strike, because Strikes are actually worthless in this setup. And we will take a Streamline, and we will move on with our lives, because nothing else here is actually helpful. Could I kill you? I would almost say no, but I might be able to pull something through. Let's find out. I want to be risky. Alright, you know what? Sure, let us just start immediately. Smack. It's best to have started off with Streamline. There's nothing else you want to equip for the time being, so this will let us just smack him down very quickly. On the downside is I would have really liked a dual cast right then. Not a dual cast, but I would have really liked to make dual cast with 0-drop so I could put up more defenses. But I guess I'll survive. Alright, defend, defend, Streamline. Streamline is now a 0-drop. And the Log Villain shouldn't do another attack this turn, giving us more time to do some hysterical shenanigans when it comes to fighting him. And Streamline should kill him next turn. There should be a high combination of things that actually finish off the Log Villain. Wrong order, but same difference. A Maw Bank for more money. I like Electrodynamics, even in this case. Even if it doesn't fit, I do have to point out, Electrodynamics has a lot of very, very useful abilities in this run's near future and onwards. Even now, it's insanely good. Beam Cell, I guess. Zap, Dual Cast, Defend. Sender's Bane goes away, and he's lost more than half his health on the very first turn. Hopefully, we can finish off the remainder. Well, we definitely can. I would have loved to, but Streamline costs too much at the current juncture. I just dual cast and Electrodynamics. Does that kill him? Oh no, he's just dead already. a regen potion for even more money. Go for the eyes? Yeah, I can accept that. Of course. You know what? Do I think this will take a couple of turns? Well, we're alpha striking for what, 30-something? So no, I'll save it. He's not going to be able to kill me, no matter what he does. Yeah, I think this kills him. At the very least, it gives him a bunch of lovely lightning scars. Snecko oil, I'll probably gladly remove. We're gonna keep the self-repair because any amount of self-healing I get early on, fan-freaking-tastic as far as I'm concerned. Am I fighting again? I'm fighting the Mechanical Man. And for the Mechanical Man, who always has a plan, a dual cast is probably actually the best option I've got here so I can actually make it work with Unceasing Top. So currently, as many cards as I can make 0-drops are 0-drops in this setup. There's a lot of options here that would allow me to actually kill this guy. I think we found them. So, electrodynamics, definitely. That'll cause the first one to pop. This will cause the next one to pop. Which sends him to his next phase, and we can toss up a self-repair to get that out of the deck. Now, most of the things I have here are offensive tools, so we don't actually want to use them right now. Problem is, we don't exactly have that choice. Well, kind of. It should set him down. Yeah, so there we go, we're fine. I was wondering if it was a free attack or not, because I need to look for every single free attack we could possibly get our hands on. And thankfully, I was correct. Now, this one, on the other hand, isn't fun. But hey, what can I do? I can't avoid taking damage against this guy. That is impossible. I can get close, but it's never going to be a cigar. Beam Cell, definitely. Go for the eyes, definitely. Dual Cast, definitely. And Double Cast Defend, drawing me a new card, which is Streamline, which I can't use, because I got the Streamline when he was protected. Which is endlessly annoying, because I really, really wanted to hit him with that Streamline. So there goes the Sharp Hide. The weakness won't matter. In fact, it'll actually make me take more damage, and I need to out-survive him at this juncture. Now, if Streamline does pop up again without enough defense to make it worthwhile, then I would use it. Unfortunately, it popped up with a bunch of defense. If I need to use the Snecko Oil, I'll use the Snecko Oil. As it currently stands, I don't see a reason to use Snecko Oil, so we're not using it. I'm so sad that we can't actually kill this man. This will put him at... Wait a minute. That's 8. Yeah, no. No, we're not going to be able to set him to his next phase, so we might as well defend to not die instantaneously. You would not believe how much this hurts. I'm probably going to have to pull up defenses, because of course, this is just how my luck is going to end up being. Fine. Draw me 3 more cards. don't want to have to dance with these defenses. It's just so annoying. Wait. Beam Cell does 4. But then adds 50% damage onto this, which would be 25, or 24. I think we kill him. We do, barely. So glad I could pause for like 2 seconds to see. All for One is sadly useless with Unceasing Top. Electrodynamics is actually extremely funny, but it becomes 2 mana to create 3 lightning once? I don't think is useful, and rainbows, well, hysterical. I, again, just don't think it's worth it. It does exhaust, though, so it does remove itself afterwards, but I just don't think it's worthwhile. If I were an Electrodynamics, what would I be? I'd be more useful than a second Electrodynamics. I just don't think I can justify it. Places with one of my empty orb slots. Which channel? It basically replaces the cracked core, which produces 1 lightning, with the frozen core, which produces 1 frost. Either that or I could get the busted crown, but since I'm looking for claws right now, I think the frozen core is better because A, it's more defensive, which helps me get the ball rolling first. Because the initial damage spike does not matter. How can my chair mess this up consistently each and every single time? There we go. It's like, it's just barely off. Chair itself is barely off where the carpet is, and so I keep falling off the carpet. When I fall off the carpet, I can't back the chair back over the carpet. And so it keeps bending the carpet in really awkward angles. It's annoying. Okay, we have to fight an elite no matter what. And it basically becomes our choice of if I want to fight 2 elites or just 1 elite. Because there's no physical way for me to avoid it. I'm probably going to take this shop, just appear inside, and if it's nothing useful, I'll just delete another card from the deck that I don't want. Probably another strike, because guess what I don't want to draw? Ever. Now let's go. Now here's where Electrodynamics actually is a very, very useful skill. Oh, okay, so it just automatically generates 1 frost. Sorry, I misunderstood completely. Beam Cell you, and then we'll toss up Self-Repair? No, just defend yourself. So I must have buffed Cracked Core at some point. Was the healing worth it? Not really. Yeah, I guess it worked. Let's zap, because it'll pop this and hit all of them. Then dual cast, because this should actually kill all of them. Wow, talk about shocking. None of those are worth my time. Even a hologram is not worth my time in this case. We have Unceasing Top, we just want a claw, and the ability to delete more cards from my deck. Not fighting more freaking cultists. Seriously? Seriously. Why? Eh. I wonder why I'm so annoyed at seeing this again and again, and this is the worst, read it, objectively worst event that they could keep giving me. Do I want to start making Streamline good, or do I want to use Electrodynamics? Fair enough. I mean, hey, you can hang out with your cousin, that's probably nice. But welcome back, that one-off topic person. I'm just getting extremely mad at this game for doing some very silly things that I really don't like. Here. Smack the slaver that hurts the most. It doesn't kill the first slaver, but it puts him very close to death. I just really wish it would stop giving me this event. Again and again. Especially on my good runs. Because these are very annoying events. The thing that's sad is this. It's 11. So we can make it a 50-50 if we kill him. Which, we might as well. Thank you. The game should cease and desist and let me actually win a round for once. Not be cheeky and just run away with the victory. No, just like actually let me win something. Because Jesus Christ. Hit you with this, hit you with this, you're dead. Congratulations. Well done. Of course we're going to leave. We're not stupid. No! Refuse. Get rid of that event. I never want to see it again. Okay, no matter what we do, we have to buy something, because we will die if we don't. So, Anchor, because we really need the defensive option. And we're going to remove another card from the deck. We're removing another strike. Would you look at that? The guy who's been deleting strikes does not want to add them to his freaking deck. The other defensive options don't exactly appeal to me. Well, we can kind of defend ourselves. Streamline... Oh. Whoops. I did this in the wrong order. The very, very wrong order. Oh well. Oh, thank goodness. Alright. Zap. Electro. Go for the eyes. Strike. And just keep hitting him with everything we got. I hope we can kill this guy, but I kind of doubt it. So this would deal, what, 9 immediately? No, we deal 8 immediately. Hit you with the 12. Go for the eyes. This... I'm alive. I'm not happy about it, but I'm alive. There we go. Sure, I'll take the steroid potion. No, we're not going to use Scrape. It explicitly destroys the purpose of this deck. We're going to go heal, because we have to heal up, because you keep forcing me into events that I shouldn't be going into. And we're still so far away from having few enough cards in this deck for me to actually get rid of these things. Oh... Okay, I can accept this. So here's what's gonna happen. Electrodynamics. Zap. Dual cast. So you're dead as well. You would go for the eyes and defend. We draw, self-repair, big whoop. Do I like chess? I've played it occasionally. I'm not really that interested, as I usually prefer something with a slight amount of randomness to it. But chess is, in and of itself, isn't that bad. Oh yeah, no. We all love it when the game decides to just give us the exact opposite of what we're looking for. But hey, that's, I guess, what we're all here for. Lots of pain and suffering. I get the defend up, so I guess killing you... Well, hang on. It's not over till the fat gremlin dies. I can deal with a little bit of incoming damage if I'm not weakened next turn for a much more bold attack. Now, of course, I say that, now he's going to hit me 3 times. Never mind. Playing the same game? Neat. Now you're a 0-drop. Toss up both defends. I didn't wait, but I'm not punished. You remind me of a certain overlord I used to know in my previous years. He seemed to also love just sending tons of people to his demise repeatedly. Some might say he had quite a talent for it. Okay, so listen here. I need literally any offensive card, or not enough blocking cards that I can actually keep attacking through. Because I'm fine with the situation. Okay, there we go. Yeah, no, that's good enough. Oh. There we go. Didn't pay attention to what card I was breaking up, but here we are. Gold, bag of marbles, I guess is okay. Nothing else is. Would I like to play chess in a bit? I am not amazing at chess, and I'm actually kind of tired right now, which is why I'm not actually... Oh, sorry, since I've missed so much of chat, I'm so sorry. So, would I play chess in a bit? No, I'm not a big fan of... Like, I'm okay at chess, I like watching it, but I would rather be more awake before I did anything chess-related. In addition... Are they planning on making any summon characters? To my knowledge, there are no other characters planned for Slay the Spire. They're just modifying the current 3. And that's pretty okay. They have a decent game as it currently is. The only other thing that they could probably do is create a new resource, much like the Defect, and have that as an archetype. But even then, that's pushing it a bit. Anyway, buy a potion now. Are there any shops up ahead? There are, but I'm probably going to get enough money anyway to be able to go through with it. So I'll take the fruit juice. Can I drink the fruit juice? Boom. I can accept that. And an essence of steel. Good, now leave. I say that was worth it. Take the one with more options, always. Oddly smooth stone or the sapphire key. Extra dexterity isn't bad for right now, because it helps us not die. I think I'll take the sapphire key instead. Because even though I speak of it not dying, at the same time, we're actively trying to delete things from our deck, like those defense cards, so we can just keep playing. So I either hit you up, which that isn't helpful. Yeah, because I need to defend myself and upgrade what I'm currently doing. The elite would probably kill me, even though I did prove I could fight an elite without taking damage. There's an elite here that I really would not like to deal with. Okay, look. What do I want to do here? So the strike is the strike is not helpful. I guess full out defend and see how lucky we can get. Problem is we're going to be made vulnerable by killing the one in the back, and since the shelled parasite doesn't stop attacking, this is just going to backfire immensely. But if it was just based on the cards you play, that character would be extremely overpowered because how would you determine how the enemies attack? There's always a downside to that sort of thing. Oh no, maybe, oh yes. I'm not sure. Go for the eyes, because I don't want you to just straight up kill me. Oh yeah. Playing screen bigger, back things up. I'm not sure. I'm not sure how that would work out. It could be interesting, could be not. We do this to crack this open, because I'm not dual casting this. I will dual cast the big one, because I'll be made weak, and that's going to suck. But hey, I guess I can defend myself. Streamline is nice. Can't defend myself any further, but that's fine. And it heals itself up. Mr. Shelled Parasite. Oh yeah, I have self-repair. Go for the eyes, definitely. Dual cast, which kills you. Sweet, I lived. Don't need another steroid potion, definitely. Reinforced body for... It's technically a 0-drop, but I don't feel like adding that into the deck would actually be worthwhile. Let's go and rest up. Possibly, but then how would you manage energy? Would you have one collective pool for all the summoned characters? Or would you have 2 pools for both characters? And if so, if they're sharing relics, wouldn't that just make it extremely easy for you to just burn one summoned character's pool to such a degree that that character is capable of going infinite when the main character isn't? Or something else to that effect? Like, all I'm seeing here is that character would just be insanely easy if you could manage the summoned character's decks, from what it seems like you're saying. It would seem like that character would be amazing for going infinite. Can I stop having battles like this, please? I don't know who I'm hitting here. Fine, I'll hit you. I would love to streamline, but I just don't have that choice. We're just gonna hope that we can burn them all down. Bloody murders. I don't like these crows because I need all of them to die simultaneously, and that just doesn't seem like I can make that happen. So we're just gonna focus all our efforts on killing the one in the middle. We're gonna hope that we can kill the others by accident. Look at I'm spending my time healing. Alright, so let's see. I'll go for the eyes, definitely finishes you off. Defend, defend, defend? I'll probably have another chance to play self-repair later. So we'll just make sure that one dies and we'll only take 3. Up goes the weasel. Pop goes the weasel. And pop goes the weasel. I mean, none of them are weasels, but the sentiment still remains. Turbo, while funny, is not a 0-drop card that we're looking for because it will dilute the deck. We're not looking for that. Fair enough. But now I could hit the counterpoint of, depending on what the... Because there's probably going to be a summoned version of the deck, and then a secondary version, a secondary non-summon character deck. And my question to that would be, so if there's the secondary non-summoned character deck, as the way you described, where they could pick exactly one card at the start of each turn, wouldn't that simply make it so the summon character is 1 card, all the player would do is just pick the strongest card guaranteed? for the non-summon character and just repeat that each and every single turn. Say, for example, you get Meteor with the defect. You just have a Meteor go off at the start of every single turn, which gives defect effectively infinite energy, and thus for having its basic character component of being able to summon one dude, it goes not infinite, but can do ridiculous things from just getting one card. Of course, this is only with one card, but you could replace it with Meteor, you could replace it with Storm of Steel, you could replace it with something or other. I'm kind of a negative Nancy in life, so I do apologize if it seems like I'm coming off like one. It's because I am. FTL isn't bad, but it doesn't help us. Cost 0 until it's played. I would have loved to delete another card from my deck, but I fell 1 gold short. So, at the start of each combat, draw 2 additional cards. Who are we going up against? You. Well, this could help us in future fights, so we'll take it. I can either rest, or I can upgrade one of my cards, and I'm actually going to upgrade Streamline, because considering who we're fighting, I would like a nice 20 damage hit once in a while. Don't want to play the Streamline yet. I don't need... not the Streamline. I don't want to play the Self-Repair, so we're just going to drink this. Drink. Beam Cell right away. Zap. Dual Cast. Strike. Streamline 1. Now we're going to take a hit, but we can't avoid it. But that's fine as far as I'm concerned. Oh my gosh, I don't want these defends. Yeah, it'd be difficult. I can agree with you on that easily. Dynamics, Streamline again, and now Streamline costs 0. And our highest cost cards have been removed from the deck. There's only one more card that can be removed, though. And we just got it. Sweet. Time to see how far can we take this. Beam Cell. Dual Cast. Reshuffle. Dual Cast again. Beam Cell. And Defend. You now see why I've been trying to delete these Defend cards from my deck, but they're just not letting me do it. Alright, so Zap, go for the eyes, Streamline, Defend, Strike, pretty unfortunate, and Defend, so our combo ends there. Empty Cage, I would definitely love the Empty Cage right now. Zap, let's see here, Beam Cell, Streamline to crack open the armor, go for the eyes, keep going, defend once, defend twice, defend 3 times, and a strike. No one ever realizes how depressing it is for one like myself to just keep getting things like defends, and I just can't get rid of them. Start with the Beam Cell, go for the eyes as always. Dual Cast, because that's basically defend, but not really. Wow. Well, Streamline came through, thank goodness, and we got another defend. On the bright side, our native defenses are actually helping us. Beam Cell, Zap, go for the eyes, strike, defend. He's probably going to wake up very soon, but it's not like I exactly have the option for just deleting more cards from my deck and actually going infinite. We can do a very excessive amount of cards all at once. Thank goodness for that defense dropping. He's like, oh gosh, this robot is actually murderous. Alright, now I actually have to fight seriously. Well, on the bright side, we are at least moderately defensive. And there's the defend. Defend who ruins all fun. At least I've been able to keep him permanently debuffed. That's about the only good thing that's come out of this scenario. Not enough energy! I need more energy! I don't care about your needs for energy, just let me kill this guy. I've been trying so hard, but in the end, it proves that it doesn't even matter. Oh, thank goodness for a streamline. It's like the streamline's about the only thing that gets me remotely close to actually killing this man, and I'm glad I upgraded it. Face my wrath. Dude, you're on your last legs. I lopped off your left arm, I lopped off your right arm, lopped off your legs. You're not looking so hot. Or at least you're not as invincible as you would appear. He says as he's probably about to... Nope, he dies. Yeah, basically, I mean, I don't have... I don't have any ways of generating energy. So, I can't easily deal with most of these cards, and I got rid of my one chance at the Mummified Hand. So I think I should actually just avoid taking Creative AI, because there's not a lot of power cards that would allow me to break the game in two. Same with Amplify, same with Rainbow. So we're gonna skip all three. We have a plan, we're sticking to it. No Snecko Eye that actually messes me up. Okay, well... this changes something, because I can make a lot of these cards disappear. Okay, Seek is nice. Recycle allows me to exhaust, that's great. FTL's a 0-drop. Alright, so we basically deleted 2 cards from my deck. So nice. Beautiful.